Have you ever been in a high pressure situation and guilt and shame have been used against you? Say you went into a gym, got a membership, got a trainer, want to lose a few pounds and missed out on a couple days after you went for a little bit. And the phone calls start coming in. Do you really care about yourself? Are you really concerned about losing that weight? You're the one that wanted this. How about like car salesmen? When you go out to buy a car and you see the one that really fits your budget and works for you, but they're trying to upgrade you to a different model with all the bells and whistles. Do you really care about your family? Do you care about their safety? Do you want them to enjoy this experience? See, in our episode of Drop the Stones, we're talking about this guilt and shame that's used against us. And an example we used in there was the church. Just going to church all the time. And if you miss, the guilt and shame that comes, you've disobeyed God's commandments. You've missed His word. You aren't getting spiritually fed because you've missed a couple weeks in a row. How can you be spiritually nourished by watching on TV or reading on your own? This isn't how it works. You have to come here. Truth of the matter is that I could save a few bucks on my gym membership and not sign up for it and do workouts at home and hold myself accountable. I can be cautious when I'm driving and do all the safety precautions I can and stay within budget and buy the lesser model of a car and be happy with what I can afford and not have that extra stress of finding the extra $100-200 a month to pay off that lease. I can become spiritual on my own. Spirituality is a practical thing. I don't need someone to hold my hand throughout it because all they are is force-feeding you what they want you to believe, controlling the narrative in your life on your spiritual beliefs and how you should live day to day. Once you break away from that control that they have, you start wrestling it to yourself, and they can't have that because you'll start seeing truths and revealing things. An example would be, I could have someone tell me how to put an alternator in a car, but that doesn't tell me how to put an alternator in a car. I have to actually get my hands dirty and greasy and remove and put in the new one, and then I'll understand how that works and even understand a little bit more of how the engine works in my car and how all the operation systems work in it because I took it upon myself to actually experience this. Spirituality is experiential. Guilt and shame are used against us as control mechanisms. In and of themselves are not necessarily bad. We can use it to help grow from it as learning experiences. But when it's used as tools of manipulation to control us and push us into a direction we don't want to go, that's when it becomes a problem.